Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. This forecast is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and on the cusp. Please be mindful that Spirit Vibes is a growing and learning platform. It is a classroom, so remember to bring your learning tools like your writing utensils and your paper, even a Bible, pen, highlighter. Also be mindful to support the temple as this is useful for its growth. Remember by giving likes, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Now let's prepare for your messages from Source for your working money week of October 25th until October 31st. I pray it's beneficial. Please stand by. Hello. Welcome back to the temple. One more again for your spiritual guidance, your working money forecast, your romantic messages. Okay. Let me see. I hope you've had a chance or will get a chance to watch the premieres, as the premieres is like the go-to for your elemental guides. All the extra stuff, your gemstones, um, your biblical scriptures, and so forth. Okay, is this really big? So let's go ahead and get started with your one word reference, and hopefully that will synchronize with your elemental premieres. Okay, I don't know which. Hopefully you watch all of them because you do have your rising and your moon sign and so forth. So let's see what's going on here again. Girl, us. Okay, so we're still in that cycle. All of these cards are the same ones come out, so I know that it's a cycle, and I know that you can't change it. You can't break it no matter what. You know what I'm saying? When you're in it, you're in it. Let's go ahead and find out what your planetary lineup is for this week, externally and internally. Dodgers and Chargers. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. I don't know what your gender is. I would like to know. Dodgers and Chargers. Is it more women or men? Let's find out. Okay, so externally you're dealing with Earth and the sword of the Earth, the truth of material matters, maybe the truth of existence. Okay, and wow, internally you're dealing with the Earth, but you're dealing with the wands of the Earth. Okay, and then I'm hearing stimulation to maybe build your Earth, to do earthly things. That could be as simple as cooking. You know what I'm saying? Earthly things. Urges. This could be urges, like sexual urges. Urges to play sports. Well, I'm not going to say play sports. Let's see. Well, yeah. To play sports. Whatever it is, you're fired up to make it happen. Let's put it like that. Because when we're dealing with the earth, we try to make things happen. We're dealing with creation. We're dealing with groundedness. So maybe you want to get involved and make yourself more grounded in something. I don't know. We'll see how these cards play out as we go along. And afterwards, you'll receive the Spiritual Vibe Oracle message with the reflective and a totem for the week. Yay. Okay, so let's find out what's going on. Unfortunately, I picked up the wrong deck of cards when I started with the premieres for your element, and you were supposed to be using Sagittarius let out. So you were supposed to, Sagittarius is supposed to be using the tattoo deck, and I accidentally used the other deck, but I'm gonna give it to you. So, which would kind of make it more interesting now if you go back and look at it, because I've used a different deck as opposed to the deck, I used a different deck than what I used for Sagittarius. So, overall, we have, okay, making sure, we have, okay, she flipped it over herself, the King of Cups, overall energy. Thank you for that. That's based on the Five of Cups. You can expect the Two of Pentacles. It's all going to stem from the Seven of Swords. You have an outcome of the Six of Swords. Conflict and or challenge. We will discuss momentarily. The underlying energy is Empress. Now I'm hearing baby. I'm hearing baby. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing baby. It's one of the other both. Girl, us. Baby. And look what she's peeking out. Now this is not directly behind her. But that you see that? But this she pointed that out. Baby. And that's pregnancy. You know. You know, that could be a fight, baby. Or, you know, they could be like, baby, you know, it's us. I don't know. Y'all figure it out as you're reading. Overall, you have this King of Cups, okay? You may be having a drink with this King of Cups. This may be your man. This may be your husband. I don't know. But you want to have this King of Cups wants to have drinks and talk love. Would love to have drinks with you. Okay. So we want to have a talk with you. We want to take you out. We want to converse with you. Whoever this King of Cups is, I don't know if it's your boss, your husband, an interest, a love interest, a romance at work, okay? And I'm sure if it is, you met them through work. Romance at work. Some of you may have met at church, a university, at a business, at a business building, a tall building, like. Now, out of this King of Cups, I'm hearing one drop. So some of you, this King of Cup may be blacked by the rule of the South. Got that one drop. Okay, you got that one drop. That one drop. They holding on to their blackness. I don't blame you. Okay, it's all based on this Five of Cups. Now, this is a separation. Not wanting to be bothered, ignoring others. This is like, leave me the fuck alone. Okay, just leave me the fuck alone. Okay, I don't want to be bothered with this bullshit over here. You know, a lot of shit's been spilled, a lot of blood's been shed, and that don't have to mean, it could mean literally, but it doesn't have to mean, just mean a lot of hearts and feelings have been torn and broken. I don't know, maybe this King of Cups caused it, okay? Because he looked like he's got his eye on you. Look like he's got his eye on you, okay? But how can you identify him? He got the one drop. For some of you, he may be a blue blood, okay? A blue blood. For others of you, this is like an intuitive cup. I don't know if they use this cup as an oracle some kind of way, have some type of intuitive insight on this about service. You know, like your job. I don't know. It's definitely me. I'm seeing that it's more than likely some type of food service unless you work on a ship. Yeah, this could be like a work at sea. Maybe he's intuiting work at sea based on some separation, based on ignoring the troublemakers, The people that's causing trouble, angst, problems, shedding blood, shedding teeth, whatever this is, you're just like, you're like, you were done. You've had it. It's like you're done. Whatever this is, this shit that's on the floor, you've had it. And you're pretty okay with that. You know, you kind of set in your ways on this one, and you have the support. You have some support behind you. And matter of fact, people that love some of you. Because you have a love. See them roses? You have a lover now. You're not even interested. Not even interested. It's stemming from this Seven of Swords. And this is, let me get back to you. This is like discretion at its finest. But sometimes it can mean being slick and dirty, just depending on the energies of the cards around me. But this could be a discreet kind of girl, okay? A discreet kind of person. Guy, you know, someone that's really, you know, like they'll walk past you and be like, hey, what's up? And keep it bumping, you know. And they may know that you like them, but they just keep it moving, you know. Because she could be just passing by, like maybe you work together, you know, and you just kind of like, hey, what's up? This is kind of like in passing. Maybe you caught his eye, or, you know, he caught her eye, or she caught his eye. It could be either or. Okay, this is not gender specific. It's just energy, right? So stemming from one of them real cool slip bys, what up? Hey, how you doing? Or this was a message. But some of you, that's like this, it's kind of like that's where she's at. Somebody let them know where you are. Since you haven't been around, since you don't cooperate, since you don't want to cooperate. Because that's like, I am, fuck you. I am, bye. That's non-cooperation right here. Okay, let's find out the reason. I don't know. I'm hearing beat her, beater, beater. I don't know if there's like the beater, like you're using to beat eggs, the right kind of eggs. She said, she said it's some of this right here. She told him that the eggs, you need to beat the eggs right, or make it has something to do with cooking eggs. And I think she kind of let him know about, maybe because this is being discreet on the low low. Probably kind of told him something about some eggs. I don't know if they were good or not, or that you, because it's based on a separation. Something about some eggs. I think she's trying to let him know the eggs weren't right, or maybe she let him know that the eggs were right. I don't know. But if you in the Five of Cups, something ain't right. Something's not right about them eggs. I don't know. So maybe it stemmed from you or someone complaining about the eggs, and they said that you said it, or I don't know. What's the reason, source, for this Seven of Swords based on this Five of Cups? Because somebody's in their emotions. Oh, I got. You want me to have to take both? Okay, well, I have the Empress, which deals with creation and pregnancy and abundance and beauty and, you know, the ultimate woman. That's the reason for this kind of like telling, like kind of telling. Let me put it this way, in that order. Kind of like reason for telling someone what's going on, because you won't fuck with them. You won't deal with it. You know, it's some sly stuff. Maybe you told them to beat it. Like, get going. Like, leave me alone. Because whatever it is, they thought about this. They really went and thought about this. This Seven of Swords, whoever it is, you or the other person, they think about they think about that separation. They thought about that separation, or they're thinking about your separation. I don't know who it is, but they think about that at night. It's amazing to me. Why are you that important? Expect to make a balanced decision. Some of you may be going across sea. I'm telling you, I've had this a couple of times in 2 other readings. Some of you want to decide to work across sea or go across sea, or maybe this is a husband. Maybe you're getting married, okay? And you're going to have to make that decision. Because externally, you're going to be going back over some matters. The truth of all of that. I don't know if this will be dealing with your money or whatever, but this is the reverse. You're going back over that stuff based on this separation. Okay? Some of you is based on this connection, this new love right here, this support that you have. So you don't need them no more, or him, or whoever this is, even if this is your job. It feels a lot more like an individual. So this could be the boss, the head, the chief, a head chef. And I see you moving on in the outcome. You're moving on to clearer waters. You're moving on to some of you thinking about leaving family this week. When it comes to work and money, you may be going across those waters or thinking about it, considering it. But generally, when I see this 6, that means you're going. And if for you, this is a great getaway. You need this getaway. You need to leave the past behind, okay? And try new waters. And some of you may be going to islands. I don't know, but it's expect to make a balanced decision. Something is going to outweigh the other, stemming from some information that you get on the sly, on the slick, or this may be you responding to something, sending something on the sly or the slick based on this separation. Letting them know, just being discreet about it, because this to me is oftentimes just being discreet, not necessarily sneaky or anything like that. Let's see what your conflict is, though. Ooh, these 8 of trumpets. Okay. Pickups. Like people trying to pick you up may be a conflict. Trying to pick you up like you walking, how people want to pick you up. Because, 8 of Wands can also deal with problem solving, backyard solutions. And maybe you catch the bus and you walk and you get a lot of people hollering at you. Hey, you need a ride. Hey, what's up? Maybe they hollering at you trying to get to know you, won't even ask you for a ride. That's a conflict. Being hollered at, toots, being, jabbed. I don't know if this is a competition. A lot of people trying to go at it, go for it, because it seems like a competition. You know how men, I don't know if they still do that today, but I know back in the day when I was coming up, and even before then, men would have competitions for women. I don't really know. Now, women they compete differently. But men would literally have competitions for women. And that's what this feels like, some competition for a woman. And it's stemming from her not wanting to be bothered or separated. I'm telling you, this must have came from the workplace. This is a job separation. Okay? Somebody trying to see where you at. I think some of you, they keep tabs on you. Because you thought about this. You went into you took some time to think about this. If you are making a decision on your own and you initiated it, you thought about this. You really you talked to God, you talked to your higher self, you did something. Okay? What's going to help you this week is Ten of Cups. Love. Didn't I say you have support? There's somebody in this Five of Cups, and you ain't even got to be bothered, okay? Because you got love coming through for you. That's your solution, love. And it's a promised love. I don't know if this love comes from heaven. I don't know if there's somebody say one day we're going to be together and that promise is fulfilled. I don't know, but it's a promised love. It's a ribbon in the sky for our love. It's one of those. Let's see what's going on with your... Some of you, this is a new community. Some of you, this could be marriage, literally. For some of you, I'm feeling like they're saying, now that you're gone, we can be together. That would make sense because, you know, oftentimes you can't work with somebody, you know, the same job. Not even supposed to be messing around, but I don't even know if that's... I understand it, but I don't know if it's realistic, you know. But if you are, just, you know, keep your emotions in check whenever you're feeling crazy. Okay. All right. So what is the Spiritual Vibe Oracle message for this week's Working Monday? All right. Who am I on? Aries, Dodgers and Chargers. What's going on with them? Dodgers and Chargers. Okay. You need help. That's what you got. There's some adjustments to do here. Okay. You need help, and there underline is adjust. To adjust. You got girl us. I don't know, maybe this is the love coming through. Girl us. We can do this together. Let's find out what the because she's here twice, Michael. Oh, and there's protection here. Like earthly protection, like I wish a nigga would type of protection. Okay? That kind of protection. You need help, dear source. What is the reflective for you need help for the Dodgers and Chargers this week's Working Money? Thank you very much. It's the Lovers. Okay, did I say that was the angels in the mist? Okay, I said that this was God. This was a promised. This is a promised love or a promised community. Something that you would love. A loving community. Some of you, this could be marriage. Take your pick, but you need help because there's some confusion here. There's always confusion in the Six of in the Lover's card. I don't know if it's with the relationship, with the job, with both. There may be a misunderstanding here, but you need help ironing that out. Let's see what your totem is for this week, and then we will close the temple. Source. Ooh, you know what? Where is my book? So I'm going fast. I can't always think. Totems for this week. You have a crocodile. All right, the crocodile. Oh, the crocodile can deal with starting over. You know, like literally starting your life over. It's kind of how they say when you become a empty nester, you're starting your life over. For like say women, because we have the Empress here twice, who have raised their children, and I've heard a lot of women did that, and they started all over. They had them another child. You know, it happens. So let's see what this crocodile, if I got anything in here for the crocodile, but I do know it's about starting your life all over. That's your totem. I'm not going to be all day. Let's see if I can get anything else. Sometimes I can't pull nothing else out, but I know that be source. You don't want me to pull anything else. If I can't pull it out and I have to go check, I'm thinking, you know, and I'm blocking myself sometimes. Or it's just nothing else to say. You know, and I don't think it's anything else to say. I'll leave it here, Dodgers and Chargers. And thank you so much for tuning to the Tarot Temple one more again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. Remember to walk by faith and by sight. I can't wait till next week to bring you another one. Till then, peace and one love.